Welcome to KK Java Tutorials. In this video tutorial, we will learn how to execute list of commands using for loop in shell scripting. Yeah. So guys, in previous video tutorial, we have learned how to write a for loop in different ways in shell scripting, right? But in this video tutorial, we'll see how we can execute list of commands using for loop. So one of the basically format of for loop what we have learned, we have to write the for, that's the keyword, and after that you can give any variable name. So here I'm going to give the variable name as cmd because I want to execute list of commands, right? So this variable name you can give anything but give the meaningful one, right? After that, of course, you have to use in keyword, and afterwards you can basically list all the commands which you want to execute one by one. So let's say I would like to execute first command is a date, which basically used to print the date and time, and then say let's say pwd present working directory, and then ls command which will list out all the files and directory in my current directory. So my script is created in the basically shell scripts directory, and there I have few directories as well files. So those things I want to list, right? So now this is the very simple. So you have to write for and then variable name. After that you have to write in, and after that you can specify the list of commands which you want to execute. Let's say here if you want to execute date, then here it is printing date and time, right? Similarly you can execute pwd, then this is showing the present working directory, right? And if you want to do ls in the present working directory, it is showing all the files and directories. So green color whatever you see, these are the bus files, but it's a not normal file but a scripting file, right? Because this is basic and with the .sh, and whatever you see in the blue color, these are directories, and of course white color files are also basically file, right? So I would like to basically execute this list of commands in one by one using for loop. After that, of course, you have to give the do keyword, and finally it ends with the done, right? What we learned in the previous video tutorial. Now within this, I will do echo, okay, and here I am going to print something like this, and here I will print the command which is going to execute, right, one by one. So I will write $cmd so that it will print a command name which is going to execute, and after that just we can execute this command, right? So $cmd we can execute the command. Simply you have to access this command, right? Now if I run this script, let's see how it works. So here I'm going to write like bash and for loop to execute commands, right? And if I run, then here you can see first command is executed. This is the name which is getting printed over here, and after that this command is giving the output this one. Then after second command you have a pwd present working directory, right? So here you can see name of the command got printed, and this is the output of the command. And finally ls command got executed, which is listing all the files and directories, right, which is present in my current working directory, right? So you can see how it works. Now this is the first approach I have shown you, first way how we can execute list of commands, right? Now this code I am going to comment out, right? So how do we the multi-line comments? So you have to give the colon, then single quote, and again single quote. So this is the starting of the comment and this is the ending of the comment, and single line comment you can do using hash, right? So I have commented out, and let's see some programming stuff using for loop. So now let's say I would like to basically list out here, let's say I can write ls minus d, right, to list out all the directories present in my basically current working directory, right? Sorry, ls minus we can do ld, right? So this will list out the no, this is basically listing out all the basically uh, all the what's the basically permissions and what the group id and username, everything as file size of the directory, everything is getting printed. But if you do ls on this directory, then basically this is listing all the files and directory, right? But here using the programming, let's say I want to read only file. I want to check the what are the files available at my current directory, not the directory. Sometimes I would like to only check the only list of the directory I would like to see present in my current working directory. Then how we can do programmatically, that I am going to show you. So again I will write for loop here, and after that what you can do, you can write in, and here I will put the asterisk. Asterisk means all the files and directory I am going to read from my current working directory. I hope you got it right. But of course you have to give the variable name. So variable name I'm going to specify the item. So item can be a file or directory, right? So this is the simple starting of the for loop, and you have to do and done. Between this here I'm going to basically use some program logic using if condition, and don't forget to make a space. And here I would like to only read directory. So to check directory you have a flag -d, and of course you have to access each and every item one by one. So item variable I'm using, just I'm checking if item is directory or not. If that is the case, then I will use then and I will just print echo. I will print that item, right? If that is the directory, then I'm going to print the item. As what happens just after that, just I'm going to AND. I do not have else condition, so you have to write AND for if as well. So just AND for if is just reverse of if, that is fine. So it's very simple programming logic I have written. What I am doing from my current directory, asterisk means everything, whether that is a file or directory doesn't matter. Everything I'm reading, given the variable name as item. Now every item check, if that is a directory, then I will print that one, else I will not print it, right? So finally if condition is going to be AND, right? Now if I run this script, then let's see what output we get. So here if I run, so if I do ls, then you can see there is only two directory in my current working directory, my dir and my new dir, only two directory. So expected output is these two directories. So if I run, let me run this, so I'm going to run this script, and here you can see this is just showing these two directory, right? These two directories showing, right? Now I don't know why this comment is not working. Let me remove this code for certain moment, and if I run this script, then here you can see it is printing only two directories. Let's say I am interested to print only files, then -f to check the files. So now it is going to print all the files available in my current directory. So here these are the files, basically these are the scripting files, shell scripting files are available. So all files are getting printed over here, right? So using for loop you can do some kind of programming you can do, and you can do many stuff, right? So that's all I wanted to show in this video tutorial, guys. Big thank you for watching this video, and see you in the next video tutorial.